Ocean acidification has been occurring for many years. Many people do not know what ocean acidification is, but people are the primary cause of it because of the carbon dioxide pollution in the air that goes into the oceans. Ocean acidification affects animals, their ecosystems, our economy, and can have some negative effects on humans.
My name is Suyat, and I work with the Kodiak College. I'm an assistant professor in marine biology.
My name is and I work for the National Marine Fisheries Service, and I am a crab biologist of all things. And so I do a lot of different research on the commercially important crab species up here in Alaska.
My name is Robert Foy. I work for NOAA, National Marine Fisheries Service, and the Alaska Fisheries Science Center.
What is ocean acidification? Ocean acidification is a change in global ocean carbon chemistry in response to rising levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide. When absorbed by ocean and water, CO2 acidifies them, increasing the carbon content and causes a decrease in the availability of carbonate ions.
You measure acidification by measuring the pH. The pH tells us something about the number of H+ ions in a liquid. Now in the ocean, the pH naturally changes all the time. Some days in Kodiak where the ocean water is more acidic, there are other days where it's less acidic. Putting out some carbon dioxide into the atmosphere by using energy. So it's certainly going to affect our fisheries. It's going to affect the species composition of the ocean as it is now.
For ocean acidification, we're looking at the effects of changes in pH on crab. We look at the effects on changes in pH on their shell, because their shell is made of calcium and carbonate.
Some things grow slower, some things grow faster. Survival can be variable. Some animals die quicker in acidified conditions, others die less quickly. It can affect behavior, it can affect feeding, it can affect reproduction.
It is already affecting coral reefs. We are already changing species compositions.
And pH changes how well oxygen goes across the gills in a fish. Ocean acidification is really two different things. Ocean acidification, as you know, it's carbon dioxide that's in the atmosphere. And it's man-made carbon dioxide that's in the atmosphere.
Ocean acidification doesn't act by itself.
30% of all the carbon dioxide that goes into the atmosphere gets put back into the ocean. That carbon dioxide interacts with the other chemical molecules in the seawater, and it basically lowers the pH, makes carbonic acid. An animal and put it in a low pH environment, and it affects its ability to do for the chemistry, to work across the gills, for instance. The animals all get the oxygen across the gill structure, and that change in pH affects that process. It changes the ability of calcium and carbonate to bind.
It's a cycle. Everything is in a big cycle. And all that energy was packed tight in that oil, and that we could use that to fuel all our energy needs. This might just be another one of those times where we have a turnover in species, and there might be a time where there are fewer species on the planet. Humans are one of the few species that severely alter their environment around them. Our planet is a system, and nothing goes away. You could move that somewhere else. But then what? But eventually it's going to end up as CO2 in the atmosphere again, which then gets absorbed in the ocean again. The question is, are humans going to survive?